We go. Okay. So 40 seconds on our timer with a 5 second in between. And you're just going to take it to a walk. So get to the back of your mat. Let's take that nice deep breath in. Oh, then roll it down. Walk your body out and hold that plank. And let's roll through those toes, kind of pushing your toes and then flexing your feet, rolling through your ankles. Hips go up, downward dog, press into those heels. Nice big long stretch, deep breath in. Come forward into the plank, lay your body all the way down, and then come up into up dog, looking over that right shoulder, looking over that left shoulder. Hips go back and walk it back. I think we have. There we go. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we're just warming up all the way up on the back of your mat. We walked it back up. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, relax all the way through that forward fold. And then gently walk it out. Right past your downward dog. And then we circle those ankles. So you're up tall in those arms. If you look back toward your toes, you'll kind of stretch into your neck and shoulders. And then push your hips up high and push your heels back. Downward dog. Big long stretch through that upper body. Back into your plank. And then bring that left leg forward. Open up that left arm. So you've got that nice twisted lunge up at the top. All right. There we go. And inhale, both hands around that foot. And then you're going to straighten out that left leg. So you get a nice long runner's lunge, stretching out that back side. Just before we get into this BOSU ball, light weights, meaning 3, 4s, or 5s. Come back into a plank. Send that left leg back. Hips go back up. Downward dog. And then let's pedal those feet right and left. Just reaching that heel to the floor. Going through your ankles. When we're doing the BOSU ball, that instability really takes it to the ankle. So you want to be gentle and careful on that. Come back into your plank. Bring the right leg forward. And right arm. Reach up nice and tall. Open up that chest. Circle that arm. Get a little motion in those shoulders. You'll have the option to use the BOSU ball when we do the burpees or just be on top of the ball. All right, straddle that right leg, straighten it back. Nice long runner's lunge here, pressing into that heel. And then come back into plank, kicking that right leg back into your downward dog, and then walking your body all the way back. So these longer intervals are going to give the cardio a little bit of a challenge. And then when you hold the weights, that's going to give you another challenge. Okay, so make sure your BOSU ball is really stable. And you're just going to come right onto one side. We're just going to do our up and over. So let's get that cardio going. Right, left. And you're pressing out that center and landing in that little squat. So using your arms really just for stability here. Nothing is challenging the upper body yet. It's just that one little hop. And then you stay low on the squat. If you've got ceiling concerns, you're going to stay low, which puts it right back into your thighs. 40 is our timed interval. You'll have 5 seconds to transition. So pressing right into that center of the ball, landing nice and soft. All right, let's stay on top. Find your balance. We're going to squat and stand. If you can reach those arms to the foot, straight out, down to your feet, or up and over your head. That little squat right there is just going to center your balance over that label. And then you drive through the entire length of your thigh to stand back up. Arms become kind of your counterbalance, reaching forward or over your head. Goal is to maintain your stability. So we'll do kind of a speed, then a stable. And this would be your stable part, hopefully. Sit back into those heels, drive it up and reach. 3, 2, catch your breath. Let's take it right here. You're going to take this little twist and twist. So what happens is you look in the direction that you're twisting and the opposite arm comes around, kind of like a boxing. You can even give me that hook. Boxing hook like that and like that. So everything from your foot through your knees to your hips is trying to maintain center position. So the faster you go, the more challenging you'll have on your legs, the more challenge you'll put to your legs. Slow is going to be a little bit more balanced because you're shifting your weight. So whatever works for you. Not a real hard move to do, still kind of warming up, but let those feet get acclimated to that. All right, now we're gonna go into a scissor, a lateral move. So that right leg goes back, you hop and switch, hop and switch. Remember, you're landing on top of this. So I reach my leg back on that balance and land and land. Once again, you don't have any weights yet, so you're just pushing cardio and a little bit of that speed. Lean forward. You want to make it harder. You're going to go down toward that foot with the opposite arm. You always have that ability to reach. Both arms will give you a little more balance, but you're really getting down on that one-legged squat. Nice. This is your scissor jack. Push. Okay, now hop on top again. This time, hold chair pose. So now you're sitting back. So from that side, I'm straddling that center label, weights kind of in your heels so your feet are parallel, pushing hips back, looking down over the top of that ball, arms go parallel, and then you want the challenge and the balance, you're gonna swing those arms. Fire starts to happen on those legs. So if you can sit back, pull in your core, your upper body will feel real stable, and the swinging of the arms is just for balance. Yes, that's burning. 5, 4, we're pushing the last cardio. You're gonna straddle the BOSU ball, touch down, and we're gonna jump up and land. So start here, touch down, jump and land, down. So the key with this is soft landing, wide, and touch down. If you keep looking straight ahead, your posture will stay up and back. We say down, press, good. So if you're looking at yourself doing this, it just sets your head vertical. Yeah, you shouldn't have to look down. Keep it up and then pressing through those legs. Last power on those legs. Then we're gonna make it a little bit easier. We're gonna use the BOSU ball for push-ups. 5, 4, land nice and soft. 3, 2, okay, catch your breath. Whew. So much for the warm-up. We are in a plank on the BOSU ball. So using your mat if you need to, come into this position, fingertips toward the rim. So you're kind of wide and low on the ball. Feet are together. And then from that side view, you should look like this. Complete alignment in those arms. And then your toes are together. Chest is right over that label. And you hold. So what happens is you get that inner thigh working, feet are pressed back, nice and long from your heels to the back of your head. And if you just let your head drop, you'll take any tension out of your neck. And then we're gonna lay down on top. So my head is off the ball, hands are close to me, push up, stretch back. Over, laying it down each time on the ball is going to allow your triceps to do that push-up to get back to the top. Your speed is really what you can do, but you touch that rib chest area to the ball, then you push back into the stretch. This is just level 1. So we're just getting kind of warmed up in that chest area. We're gonna start moving these push-ups. So if you have a mat for your knees, that'll be great, but you'll take a push-up side to side on this next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the plank. You can stretch it back here for a second, getting off those arms for a brief moment. And we'll do one little ab thing where you bring that thigh right to the back of that wrist, to the left, to the right. You keep your upper body stable. Twisting is happening below your ribs. Yeah, pretend your head is touching the wall that's right in front of the BOSU ball. That never moves. All the action comes from you pulling that knee in. That's gonna start working your arms as well as your core. Pace yourself on this one. And you're breathing. Twist. Good, good, good. All right, take it back to your knees. Take this little stretch here for a second. Oh, I'm gonna give you those few extra seconds. Then you will place one hand in the center of the ball, one hand off of that side of the BOSU ball, and we're gonna travel those push-ups. So you can take it to your knees. Your push-up is down here. Your knees and feet don't move. So you're pivoting from that back point. The key with that one is moving to the right, moving to the left, and getting that full range of motion. Chest on the side of the hand that's on the ball should touch the ball. Exhale, push it up. Yes. Moving push-ups just works exactly that fly position that we did the other day, getting those wide chest muscles onto your arms. Now back onto your plank, but this time it's an elbow. Palms are together, pinkies shall go resting on the ball, and I'm looking over my thumbs. So you're not back here. Chin is over your wrists, eyebrows over your thumbs, somewhere in that position. And then take your legs wide. And we just hold that. Goal is to push those forearms parallel. There's no elbows into the ball. Your whole forearm is touching that ball. And you just breathe. Catching your breath here. We're gonna pick up those light weights in 5, 4, 3, and we're gonna repeat this. Okay, so pick up those weights. I have 5s, which may get too heavy for this. And if you've got your 3s or 4s, that's fine. We're starting right here, right back where we started. So all we're doing now is the same kind of routine, and we're just adding that extra weight. So this one should feel fine. When you go up and over, you can give me that kind of athletic running stance, jump squat, jump squat. Yeah. With the BOSU, it's literally like you're exaggerating the running movement. So the opposite arm comes forward of the leg that's on the ball. Very nice. Good. Remember to breathe and power through those legs. Heart rate's gonna start going because we're working arms and legs on this interval. Stay up on top. This time our stability is gonna come from our arms. Just give me this lateral raise right here. So you center, catching your breath, stand up tall. So this time you should be looking kind of up where your wall meets your ceiling probably, and your posture is just really stable and tall. There we go. Palms face the ground. If you've got lighter weight, lock that arm out straight so you're increasing the leverage. Breathe. Nice. Good. Then we've got the leg thing again. This time we're gonna do scissor jacks with this. God, these intervals seem forever. Catch your breath, stand up tall right here. Arms start by your side. Right leg off the back, and we switch, switch, switch. So it's that slow running. Remember, the landing is the key part of this. Land on top, land on top. Good. You wanna make it more fluid. You're gonna run like this. So you choose what you wanna do. Yeah, resting is not an option. You can push through this. Push, push. Nice work. 15 seconds. Get those arms up there, keep your core in tight so your back stays pretty level. You're working your upper body while you're doing this. Oh my goodness, 3, 2, we stay on top. This is just for us to catch our breath, bend forward. So I'll show you from the side. Once again, you're here. This time arms are going into a reverse fly. So you've changed the back angle, get that to the ceiling. And now we've done heavier with this. Normally you would do heavier weights, but we've got the cardio and the balance. So you use the leverage of the arms to make that more intense. Press. Good. It should feel like you're kind of catching your breath. Doesn't sound like I am. Breathe. Nice. Then we've got the big one, straddle down. Now remember, you've got these weights. Weights touch the ball, up and curl, down, up and curl. Just keep those weights away from your face. So you're bringing them up, out to the shoulder. Yes. Low squat. Press. Oh, I guess we've got an obstacle. Remove any animal that's on the BOSU ball. Oh, that's hilarious. She's like, I don't want you to do that. That move looks hideous. Let's prevent you from jumping and pull. Good. You're going to stay on top of there. You've got this straddle jump. Whoo. Nice. Yep, you're looking good. I'll stay here and watch you. And stay up tall. Okay, up here. Now, you really can catch your breath, but focus on one target, your height of you standing up there, and you're punching kind of right head to the chest area. Arm goes to one target, you retract it back to that same shoulder. Gosh, I was watching some boxing, this woman that does this boxing class. Oh my God, it was so hideous. You gotta have good form, especially if you're holding weights, but boxing is all about technique, using your leverage. You gotta work those joints to their full range. So once you get efficient, proficient at this, then you can make it faster. Stand up tall. Now overhead, nice and tall. Look at how linear that movement is. Everything's up the middle of your body, straddling that center. If that's too much for your feet, for sure, take it down on the ground. Up, shoulder press, nice. And of course, if you wanted to push the weights heavier, you could grab heavier weights. I like this because of the interval length. You're getting a little more cardio with the range of motion and the reps. Perfect. Then we've got our beginning move. We're gonna hook it right and left. So you've got the stability. Adjust as you need to. 3, 2, hold those arms like this, and then that little hook. Now, we really feel that momentum of the weight. You gotta control that. Hook it around to the right and to the left. This movement should be about shoulder height, not any higher than your shoulder. And your palm faces the ground. Hook right, and then bring that elbow back in. Hook left. Take the time because you've got that extra resistance. It's not really a speed thing, but your elbows are bent and up to your rib cage. That's the key with this. So you kind of have this guard position when you end, punch, come back to guard. There we go. We're gonna hold guard position on this next one as we go up and over. 3, 2, hold guard position. And this is gonna give us a break on our feet. Off to the right, now we just hold it right here. Now, give me more of that continual squat, jump, nice. No arm movement on this one. Yeah, hold them up by your shoulders, chest is open. Good. I love this thing, it works so nice. Halfway there. Gives you that soft landing with your joint. And then this instability, push. You've got 10 seconds. Nice job. And then we're gonna go right into a seated one. 3, 2, come off the front of that ball. Okay, sit back with this. And you're gonna bring your feet forward. I'm leaning back, I'll show you from the side. Just gonna lean back like this, still holding my weights. I'm gonna have them in front of me. And then I'm gonna be able to pull right knee, left knee. So one foot stays on the ground. Can't really see that, no, can you? One heel's on the ground, I'm leaning back, slight back support. So this part of my back is touching, and then the arm movement is here. If the weights are too heavy, set them down. This is about your core on this one. And you're looking straight ahead at that elbow and knee meet right in the center of your line of vision. Good, twist, twist, hold it right here. Now the weight's back by my shoulder, really target the core, holding. Can you float this? I'm gonna lay back a little bit. Once you've got balance, I'm just gonna add that. This is just really a bonus on the arms, but those 5s even start to feel heavy. Good, because your core is busy keeping you stable. You only have the shoulders to do this. And look at the range of motion, way down by your rib cage, way up tall. Who knew that could be so challenging? Yeah, breathe, push. Whew, find that balance. Oh my, isn't that characteristic? So dumb. Okay, hands go behind you. Hanging on to those weights. Oh, I jumped the gun. All right, hands go behind you. Your chest is up. Pull your knees into your chest like this. So my weights and my hands are on the ground. I'm gonna take those legs out, which makes you wanna arch, and then pull the knees in. So it's just this to this. It's slow, like, oh, I would love to arch away from the ball, and you don't. So this is where your abs flatten out, and then you pull it right back in. Reach, pull. Now you've just been working cardio. So if you feel like you're really sweating and getting heated up here, it's all of those muscles that have been stabilizing you. They're fired up. So heart rate's gonna stay, and then you're gonna start feeling some heat, which is good. We're sweating. And then I'm gonna give you another chance at that press. All right, now you know where your back is. Now float. So look at feet are off the floor, weights are here, and then I push. So there is some movement in my legs to counteract this movement here. If you can hold them, it becomes a lot more core. Whoo, second time around, comes right back at you. I knew what you wanted me to do. Now I feel it burning.
Yikes.
That's so good. So hard. And push. And then we're just gonna work this whole thing backwards. You've got this. 10 seconds. Nice. If it becomes too much of a challenge, keep your feet down. It's not gonna really take it out of your abs. You'll just lose the balance challenge, which is totally fine. Next exercise, feet are down. I'm sitting up a little bit, but now my arms are here. And then we go here, reach. Now you wanna make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna pull that arm back as this one touches. So literally like I'm running slow motion. Get that knee to the inside of the elbow. And holding those weights for that amount of time starts working right through the shoulders and biceps because you're bent here. That's too much, drop the weight. Yeah, it's looking good. 18 seconds left, push. Focus on what you want. If you want more abs, then get rid of the weights. You want that combo or you want arms, you can do them separate. 5, 4. Okay, this will be your challenge one. You are low on the ground. Widen out your feet. We're gonna bring those weights together. We're gonna stand, jump, sit down, squat, up and jump, sit all the way back. So the BOSU ball hopefully is not moving. You sit down and then push into the standing position and power up off of that. If the weights are the problem, step them down by your side. If your knees for some reason just don't feel like they can do that, straddle this and squat jump here. Yeah, you got lots of options. No excuses for this one. Stand up and jump. Perfect. 7, 6, 5, 4. We're gonna stay standing with the weights. Okay, catch your breath. All right, we got this one. Okay, if you need a drink of water, now would be a time. Don't wait for me to give you a break. You can take it as needed. We're gonna put the left leg over the center of this. You're going to lean into the left. I'll show you from the side. So I'm like this, leaning into this left, and weights are counterbalancing that back leg. So my right leg goes back, arms are in front. This is stability clearly from the ankle to the knee. Tighten up your abs and let those weights just hold your back in place. Once you feel stable, which maybe never, you're going to start moving those arms, which actually makes it easier. Give me that reverse fly. If, like me today, I just can't hold it, my right leg is gonna come to the edge of the ball. Oh my God, or you can be here. So that's probably gonna be one of your more challenging positions to be on in regards to the leg. Arms could do this all day. Oh, meow. Cat's like, get off my BOSU ball. I was laying on there. Oh my, these 5s are challenging my back. So dumb. It shouldn't be that hard. And 7, 6, because you've got that foot in that place, I want you to take that right leg back. Here's what our scissor jump looks like. You're here and you're leaning over that left leg. I'm gonna switch and switch. I'm gonna add the arm. So left arm forward when that right foot is on there. It's that running man. You wanna make it faster and more consistent. Actually, that's easier. Yes, get those arms up. You can do this. Push. Yeah, you're breathing. Go, leaning forward. The key is to land on top of there. Perfection. That's good. Take your time. It's not a contest of how many you can do. It's quality. 5, 4. Ooh. Heart rate's up. Let's stay on top this time and give me this move. Show me your palms. Up and over. If you've got clearance to the ceiling, they come down. up and over, down in front. If you don't, shoulder height, bring it in here. But palms face forward, then to your thighs. Rotate here, up. Good. If you have clearance issues, coming across may actually be harder. So I'm sorry about that. You do what you can do. Perfect. Then the bounce becomes so much easier. And because we're kind of in a mix between high and lateral or to the front, we're gonna do that one. Okay, palms stay right here. You're gonna give me that one arm frontal raise just like this. Right, left to the front. Perfect, pushing that arm out. There we go, not need to be so low. Right, just to that shoulder height, but it's a long limb. So I kind of keep tension here and then we're pushing. I did not forget about that other leg. This would be what we call your transition move. Getting those arms going. While we get that right leg this time will be on the center of that ball. 10 seconds left on this. If it's too easy, you can do both at the same time. And then feel what that does for your core and back. Yeah, all right. Right leg, find that center. Left leg is off the back. Find your balance, then you lean. Now this time, weights come in front of that knee and we're sending them back. Oh my God. Balance was so good yesterday and the day before. This one's a little more challenging. So you can have that foot on the floor and straight arms. It's just a straight V to the back. Tap in front, square those shoulders, and then long arms extend right behind you. Good. Try to avoid shrugging. So you're looking kind of out or down. Again, not a real easy move to do. It looks pretty slick, but not so easy. All right, right leg's on there. Our slow running man. Left arm is forward. Switch, switch. So just run this out. If you can see yourself, it does really make a difference to keep your body upright. And you're pushing. You got this. Yeah, powering through this. Nice job. 20 seconds left. Good. Sometimes you can't tell if it's your arms or leg that are being pushed, but you just keep going. You'll figure it out when you stop. 5 seconds. And we get on top. Okay, on top. Right leg, right arm only. Head, body. Left arm is in guard. I kind of squat to get that body shot and then stand to hit that tall position. Palm faces the ground. Back to your chest. Each time, down, out, down, hip, head, head, hip. Good. Yes, if it's a stability thing, step off and then do that on the ground. 5 pounds is heavy. That is a good burn. You're probably not going super fast with that. Totally fine. Then we come to the center. Both arms back down. I'm slouching forward. Give me the T, then the V. So if you didn't do very well with that one-legged business, now we get the arms to do the motion with both legs on the ball. So give me one wide T, tap the weights, go behind you into the V. Nice flat back, straight arms. Exhale, V to the T, nice. 15 seconds. Yeah, so much easier when both feet are helping. And then feel the isolation in that back. Good job. Okay, stand up tall. Left arm, head, body. Right arm is by my shoulder. That gives me some balance. And I stand. I use that push with my legs going up to power that punch. Yes, boxing, it looks easier just throwing punches. It is so connected from your legs through your core. So if you do it right, it is an amazing workout. And really, we don't have to have any equipment to do it. If you throw the punch right and work your legs with it, should be challenging. Head, body. Ha, ha, ha. Very, very good. All right, third time is a charm for this. Bend over one more time. T to the V. I really like that one. And I could be party of one on the liking of this exercise, but let it work for you. Good. Swing if you need to. Now the weights, I wish were heavier. So muscle it and leverage. Long limbs, harder leverage. Out. And yeah, it's a controlled movement. Tap those weights each time, right in front of my knees. T, tap, V. Like they're magnets coming together. It stops your momentum, so you have to muscle each angle. Get that back to the ceiling. Okay, now we're standing. All right, stay low in that squat. Yeah, this is called our little flurry. Now, we normally would be going way faster in boxing. Well, we're gonna do this weighted one. So this is just a body shot, but from the side, that's what this looks like. Squatting, using my thighs, right, left, right, left. But look at that elbow, tucks in, pulls back as the other arm goes out. Literally, that woman boxing yesterday was this, like a little rat on it. It was like this. I'm like, what in the hell are you doing? So you want that range. And part of the movement is pulling back. This is called retraction in boxing. I did a whole boxing training with this Muay Thai instructor. One of the best things I did years ago. Love it, but it was all about that. You gotta have a tight form. Dump your weights. So set your weights down. I'm gonna show you what I mean. We're down. Now, here's your flurry. Elbow still comes back, but look at how fast my arms can go. Parallel forearm. Do not hold it out. We're not knocking on a door. It's this. And if you do that right with that squat, what happens is everything in the core is tight. Yes, good. Push, push, push. I'd rather see you have speed and perfect arm movement and not be challenged on the BOSU ball. Burn it out, burn it out. 3, 2. Okay, shake it out. Whew, okay, relax. Catch your breath. Maybe a drink of water would be good. Oh my. And okay, 7 minutes left. We're gonna do another round just without the weights. Give your little hands a break for a second. And let's do our side where your hands are on the ball. So we've got some time here. Give me another 30 seconds. Just catching your breath. If you're ready to move, go and hold out the plank because that's where we're gonna start. No wasted time here. Rest if you need to, plank if you can. So remember that fingertip position. This time, let's have our feet narrow and you're over the top. So we're just holding it here. If you need the rest and want to stretch, you've got 5 more seconds to do so. Come up in that plank, and then this time, pretend that weight is on your back. And we've done that. Remember I set that plate on your back? Pretend that nothing can move from your wrist to your shoulder and across to the other shoulder. You are just tapping those toes. Movement is at the waist down to your foot. That's it. Good. Head is forward. I love that analogy of if the BOSU was against a wall, your head is touching that wall. Good. Keep going. Okay, down on hands, and you're gonna give me that push up. So now, or down on your chest. Push up, stretch back. So we do this one because the moving push-ups are a little bit more challenging. If you don't need that stretch back, by all means, just keep it to a push-up. But lay down on the ball. There's a whole point of, again, losing momentum, letting your weight be on the ball, and then you engage with full weight into both arms. That's purposeful. People used to say, isn't that cheating? No, it's actually making it harder because my weight is on the ball. Then both hands have to push all my body weight. So you're resetting that. Now, let's go into the elbows. Hold those pinkies against the ball. And now we pull the knee in. So if I'm forward enough, my knee should have no problem touching that low rim of the ball. Not getting there is probably your arm position. Bring your head forward, thumbs together, and then you're looking straight down into that ball and the knee is touching it, literally touching it. So you kind of pull your hips up, which makes your abs engage. There's where that comes from. 7, 6, good job. Then I'm going to split the time with the split push-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, right hand is on the floor. Knees and feet are together. Half of the time is just a push-up, so no resting in between this one. Give me 25 seconds there, and then we'll switch to the other side. So chest on that left side touches that side of the BOSU ball. Good. And 3, 2, come over to the other side. Right like this. Other side. Oh, get that chest tapping that ball. And your feet and knees do not move. So you're just stationary. If you can do these on your toes, great. Challenge yourself. You're going to go through this timer. So give me your best. 5 seconds more. You got this. Do what you can. Whoo. And relax. Okay. Now I'll give you the option as we're getting 3 minutes left. You can have your weights for this last round of abs with or without the weights. I think I'm just going to challenge myself. Okay. Due to our cookie comment, we were talking about making cookies this weekend. Maybe I should preempt by burning some calories. Hands on your knees, weights just being held here, or if you don't have your weights, that's fine. You're just going to lean back. The knees are coming with you. So you're making yourself small. So this is a position thing. Your waistband should be on the center and everything is tight around that middle. You could be here. But the key is to have your rib cage, I need to go down a little bit lower, like this. So tight, my elbows are bending at the same bend angle as my knees, and I'm holding. Feet are gonna go up, which just lets me lay down a little bit. Now, if you have weights, bring them to your side, and I'm holding. Right arm, left arm. So I'm looking at my feet, I'm pressing my feet together, and nothing is moving at my toes. So your arms then are just trying to challenge that position. Okay, so see how that reach? Now both arms, reach. So I'm getting a little movement in that arm position. Elbows are literally touching the mat and then up to the top. Oh, I love it because the weights are really kind of helping the balance. That sounds ridiculous, but it's true. Push. And meanwhile, your abs are on fire, keeping you stable. Do what you can do. Rest as you need to. This is not easy. I just focus on my legs. Like, look at how nice my feet look. My shoes are together. All of that good stuff. Loving my shoes. And bring that body up to this position. Take your weights. Get rid of the weights this time. I don't need your arms to be failing you. All right, I've taken my hands behind me. Left leg is going to stay on the ground, right, and then left. So you keep one foot, one hand on the ground, and you reach up. The goal would be to reach in the middle. So when you sit, everything's up here like this together at the top, across, or palm to the toe. Oh, I forgot about my little stick. Holding a dowel when we do this would be another option. Forgot about that. Note to self for next time. Up and across, reach. Yes, I love this. So good for you. I know we should be done here, but 3, 2, 1, I've got one more. I'm not done. Lay on that left hip. Here's your balance. Here's your true stability. Stacking your waistband, upper body, you stack it perpendicular. Remember that position? You're at a 90-degree angle from the floor. Feet are together. Nothing should be touching the floor. My left elbow is tucked into the BOSU ball. Right arm is up and feet are squeezing. Simple as this. Now, if you've got real good stability or you're short-limbed, this isn't probably very challenging. You could scissor your legs. We could sit up to the top leg while nothing still touches the ground. So it's all about this here, okay? Roll those hips to the front. You should be right in that same position. And then you give me Superman. So we're either flying through the space. If that's too much on your back, take your hands down. If it's too much on your legs, take the legs down. If you can just go even movement or no movement and hold it, that's fine. Chin to the chest, arms can be back. You've got lots of time to just working through this glute, low back into your rib cage, not straining your neck. You never want tension up by your shoulders or your neck. We create that through the day with normal stress. We don't need to add it here with exercise. So think relax in an upper body. Okay, rotate the other way. From maybe the backside, you see too how that stacks. Elbows into the BOSU ball, feet are together. Top arm is up. If this top arm is the challenge, bring it behind you or in front of you. And if you've got that really nice solid stance, you can sit up to one of the legs. You got lots of options here. And 15 seconds left. Just hold it. Try to be still, catch your breath. We'll roll back to the front one more time. 3, 2. Okay, roll back to the front. Walk your arms out. Let your knees bend to the floor and let this stretch you here. So I'm resting my head on the mat. Oh, let your legs be long, almost as if you're creating some traction on the area that's on the ball. Bring your arms out into a T. If you can, bring them up and behind you, and then stretching through the shoulders. If you lift your chest up away from the floor, you'll get that upper back stretch, and you'll be working the lower back. And then bring your hands off that ball. And then this is a great child's pose to have some height on the arms as you tuck those knees together, bring your chest to your thighs, and sit back in that child's pose, nice and long. Oh, that's everything. You kind of press into each side. So if I lean to the right, everything stretches from that back of my hip up through that shoulder. Other side. All those longer intervals just make for a little bit more of a challenge. Very good. That was fun. Cardio and light weights. It sounds easy. Throw in a BOSU ball and we've got a little 3-ring circus. How do you feel?
Good. That was a good one.
Oh, that is fine. I love these Friday kind of workouts. Oh, Heidi, what do you got going on for the weekend?
Oh, I don't know. I got, oops, can you hear me?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got a couple interviews today, and then I got to get I'm going to just try and get all my decorations done. I haven't gotten a tree or anything, so.
Yeah. Oh.
See if I can get that done.
Next week, Ryan comes home next week?
They both come home on the 17th.
On the 17th. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's so good. What do you got,
California doesn't, we'll have to see, because California is probably going to go on lockdown.
And
think so. How
LA,
soon do you think they'll go?
What's that?